Welcome to the Digital Dilemma. I am Nick Dreyfus. Right now, there's a quiet panic happening. Scroll LinkedIn, watch the news, listen to educators. The message is everywhere. AI is making us dumber. Students won't think for themselves. Creativity is dying. Machines are replacing the human mind. But I think that narrative misses what's really happening. We're not becoming less intelligent. We're becoming differently intelligent. Every major technological leap in history created the same fear. Calculators were supposed to kill math skills. Google was supposed to kill memory. Spell check was supposed to kill writing ability. But what actually happened? Humans stopped spending energy on mechanical tasks and started spending energy on higher order thinking. AI is not replacing thinking. It's automating the lower floors of thinking so we can operate on higher ones. The real danger is not that machines become smarter. The real danger is that we become average because we let machines do the creative work, and we should still own. Today's episode is about the creative evolution. Why AI gives you the floor, but not the ceiling. Why average thinking is becoming automated. And why human originality is about to become more valuable than absolute ever. Now let's dive in. AI systems operate on probability. They scan enormous amounts of data and predict the most likely next word, design, or solution. Most likely sounds helpful, but think about what really that means. It means most common, most typical, most statistically safe. And an AI to design a gym logo, you're going to get a dumbbell, a circle badge, bold block letters, black or red color scheme. It's just going to be average. Not because it's inspired, but because it is what the average gym is trying to adapt to. If 1 million people ask for a gym logo, you'll get 1 million versions of the same safe idea. This is what I call the sea of sameness. And it is already happening. Websites look the same, brand voices sound about the same. Marketing copy, it feels completely interchangeable in most verticals. AI didn't kill creativity. It made mediocre creativity extremely easy. And when average becomes effortless, originality becomes rare. And this is where humans will always win. Because humans do something machines cannot, we challenge probability with possibility. Sure, that works, but what if we did the opposite? AI says, this is the safe route. A human will say, what is the memorable route? And that is a fundamental difference. One optimizes for correctness, the other optimizes for remarkable. AI raises the floor, humans build the ceiling. Here's the subtle trap nobody talks about. AI, yes, makes you faster. Faster emails, faster presentations, faster research, faster planning. But speed creates physiological illusion of productivity. If you feel like you accomplish more when sometimes you just finished faster, if AI helps you complete a task in 20 minutes instead of 3 hours, you face a choice. Enjoy the extra time, coast, move on quickly. But if B, we reinvest that time into depth, strategy, refinement, and most of all, originality, most people are going to choose that option A. High performers, they always choose option B. AI creates that gap, not between people who use it and when people who do not, but between people who use it to escape effort and people who use it to multiply impact. The winners will not be the fastest. They will be the ones who use the speed to think better, design better, and question deeper. Efficiency without intention leads to average work delivered quickly. and average work is becoming invisible. We used to reward people for having answers. Now answers are cheap. Ask AI almost anything, and you get one instantly. So value has shifted. The most valuable skill today is asking better questions, because better questions create better directions. Think of it this way. AI is a world-class builder. But when you are still the architect, if you give vague instructions, you get generic results. If you give precise, imaginative direction, if you get, you're going to then get extraordinary outcomes. Make a marketing plan versus design a marketing strategy for a cybersecurity firm targeting CFOs of nonprofits, emphasizing financial risk reduction, trust, and compliance credibility. Which do you think is going to get a better result? Same tool, different thinker. The tool did not change. The architect did. We are no longer laborers of information. We're designers of intention. And people who master the architecture of questions will always outperform people who simply consume easy answers. So let's make this practical. 2 questions worth thinking about this week. How do you protect your creative identity when using AI? Well, number 1, AI should be your intern, not your replacement. Let it produce rough drafts. Let it handle formatting. Let it do the repetitive groundwork. But the final version, the tone, the emotional resonance, that comes from you, your instincts, your taste. You lived the experience. You know your customers. You know your vertical. You know what you're trying to accomplish in this particular asset. Your AI is not. Those cannot be automated. Number 2, where does human thinking still dominate? Well, AI is just going to struggle with humor that feels natural, cultural nuance, emotional timing, unusual edge cases, bold creative risks. Now, don't get me wrong, there is situations where AI sometimes nails this. But is it all the time? No, I think it's maybe 20% of the time. It always tends to play in the middle. Humans explore the edges, and innovation almost always lives on the edges. So here's the conclusion. Do not fear AI, fear becoming forgettable. If you use AI to replace your thinking, you blend into the noise. If you use AI to remove friction, you unlock creative capacity. The future belongs to people who think originally, question deeply, challenge safe answers, and use tools without surrendering identity. Machines can handle the mechanics. Humans need to create the meaning. That's the creative evolution. Now, next week, we're going to explore another digital dilemma, the attention economy, why trillion-dollar companies compete for your focus, and how to take it back. I'm Nick Dreyfus. Stay curious, stay human, and see you next time on The Digital Dilemma.